Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. It's a normal day here in my world. It is early. Well, not really. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and this is what my desk looks like. So I thought I'd bring you along. I'm going to clean it off. I'm going to try and get some journaling done, but I wanted to catch you up on like some ideas and things I'm using this stuff for. Now, why does it look like this, you ask? Well, quite honestly, we've been cleaning. We are headed out of town tomorrow, and my mother is coming for the week. We have the cleaning crew coming today. The house just needed to clean. So we've been cleaning, which means what? You have to clean before the cleaning crew comes, right? You have to, you know how that works. But anyway, and so I have some things and I have some ideas, and I just wanted to kind of walk through them with you. So let's see if we can find a space to begin with. So this was upstairs. I've showed you guys this before. Oh, it's dirty, dirty, dirty. It was upstairs by the fireplace. Why? I don't know. Well, I do know. Because I took it up there one day to craft while watching a movie a long time ago, friends, a long time ago. And then it just got kind of put on the mantle, or, on the hearth. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's been up there and it's dirty. It's time to bring it back to the craft room. But, oh, that's so funny. This is made by Creative Memories. That's so funny. I never would have guessed that. I obviously got it at the thrift store. I'm going to show you what's inside of it, but not for a minute. Okay, let me show you what I got going on here. So yeah, here's the journal. We're going to make our way to that. Here are some lights I bought for my office, my room. I'm working on getting that my office, this craft room set up a little bit nicer. Okay, this is fodder from my week. So I wanted to show you guys this because this month is stencils, and I know a lot of you, if you're playing along, and if you're not playing along as well, some people have commented, oh, you have so many stencils. I don't have that many stencils. That sort of thing. You don't need to buy fancy stencils, friends. This was packaging from a box of these, Zip Fizz. This was the packaging it came in. And there's no way this is going in the trash. So I can tell you that right now. This piece right here makes a fabulous stencil. We're going to cut it up, and maybe we'll even incorporate it today just to remind ourselves. Now you could punch this, right? I don't need this piece. I do think I'll keep this piece though for punching. I know it's not my color. I know, but I'm doing a little bit better at using bright pinks. So I'm going to throw this one away as well. But again, stencil, right? Great stencil. Or just, well, in fact, here, we'll take a piece of it. And that goes in recycling. And this, I need to find another system, because every time I reach for this little notebook, I do end up moving that thing of paint, but that's okay. Here's my trash journal. And I try to just open and glue. That's my goal in this journal. So in this case, we'll open and tape, but I'm touching this paper and remembering, I showed it to you when I got it. This is a note from my lash guy when he opened his new place, and the paper is like to die for. And I'm pretty sure I just bought a journal with the same kind of paper in it, which is what I showed you in my last haul, that water resistant, that rock paper. That is, I think, what that is. It's fabulous. Okay, so this can go into like our punch pile. It could obviously you can make a little journal out of it. You could make a journal card. You could make tags. It will go into just our, not our punch pile, but I have a whole stack over here of cardstock and extra stuff like this that you can make into tags or use. Okay. All right. So let's just see what today is, shall we? Let's just see, because I haven't. So this was yesterday. No, that wasn't. This was yesterday. And we could put that in there. That's fun. It was a beautiful sunny day yesterday, for sure. Okay, so we haven't done any journaling yesterday. So this is today. And I'm just thinking like we could incorporate, I mean, this looks like kelp to me, so we could easily just incorporate, circles are circles. So, we could draw, make them very deliberate and pen them in. Or we could kind of add a layering of circles on here this way. And I have no idea what I'm in the mood for. I guess I should make a little bit more room. I brought down 2 more magazines. We have a harvest coming up in our life, friends. That's for sure. I'm feeling like I don't want something super deliberate on here. My go-to is to do circles in like white, either paint or excuse me, paint pen. I'm just trying to think, how outside of my comfort do I want to go? This is pretty close, but we could add, let's, once you commit to this, it's going to be a circle as opposed to, that's fine. Let's just do it. We're going to make circles on here, and I'm going to, randomly, well, they're not kind of randomly, are they? They're kind of, in a pattern, but I don't think it's going to look like a pattern once we get it going here. Yeah, that works. And it's not too much on here. Again, we're just adding to the background, right? It's not even probably going to show, although I don't know how much I have to journal on today. Today is get it done day. That's what today is. I already, this is how much I have to do today. I already texted my gym crew and said, I don't know if I'm going to make it on Thursday. It started off with, let me just tell you how the day started. My son left, got up at 3:30. We all woke up at 3:30. I thought he was leaving at 3:45. He says he planned on leaving at 4, but regardless or irregardless, it doesn't matter. I was up at 3:30. My husband was up at 3:30 showering because he had to go to work. And so he cooked some breakfast, made coffee. We chatted for a minute, and they left. And then I know I've shared this before, I don't necessarily go back to bed very well after that. I have a little bit of a hard time just with, I don't even want to say nervous energy, just with just energy. I don't know. We'll call it whatever it is. So I'm going to add some white as well because that's just what my brain likes to do. I could add it in Posca, but I think this little pen will work. I didn't go back to bed, which, I mean, I did. I was in bed. I couldn't go back to sleep. So that's always, fun. And then at they left at 4. I could check my phone. It doesn't matter. I'd say 5:20. My husband's phone starts dinging. And it's my son texting him, that he's made it through security. It was super fast. We were worried. So he went early because he can't miss his flight, obviously. That he was already through security and it was super fast and, whatever. He's all good. The problem is my husband's phone is dinging and it's at home with me at like 5:20 in the morning. Which means what? Which means my husband does not have his phone at work. So there's no way for me to contact him. Now, this happened not too long ago. Some of you may remember. I don't know. I'm sure I told the story when I jotted it down in my journal. Yeah. So then I definitely wasn't going back to sleep. And so, I tried. I did. I closed my eyes, but it just wasn't happening. And so, and then my husband's phone starts ringing. I'm like, oh my God. And so I look at it and it's his boss. And I was like, oh God. But it was fine. It was actually my husband. I don't know why he didn't call my phone, but anyway, he called his phone. For those of you that saw me do this haul and say I was going to return these, I lied. I was going to return them. I didn't lie. I did not return them in time. So we are now the proud owners of a new set of pens. Because at Goodwill, you only have 7 days and I missed it. So it's fine. They're great. It was probably my subconscious just like, nope, we're going to keep them. But now we're going to use them, friends. You got that right. So anyway, so my husband's phone was at home. His boss, he called his phone from his boss's phone. And then I was like, I can jump in the car and run it out to you. He's like, no. And so his boss was like, can you leave it on your front porch and I'll come get it, which is a solid 40 minutes from work, friends. So he did. I felt really bad. So he picked that up at like, I don't know, 7:30. I was already up. So I've started the laundry. I have stripped the beds. Well, not the beds. I stripped our bed. My son did all his laundry last night and stripped his bed and remade it. I'm still drying some of his stuff out on the porch. It's super amazing and beautiful today. Is today the longest day of the year, friends? No. It's like the summer solstice, I think. I have to look it up. We might need a summer, we might need a sunshine on today. So getting back to that, stencil, easy stencil. I will put it, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I could put it in my stencil drawer. I feel like I'll use it more if I just pop it over here with my little pack of little stencils, but I think that's a lot of the reason why I don't use the stencils as much is because they're kind of away in a drawer. So, okay, this was the day. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun. So we're going to keep clearing off the desk and I'm just going to pop things in the journal. I'm not going to actually stick them in, I don't think. So, Tuesday we went to our first Rainier's baseball game. For those of you up here in the Pacific Northwest, it's, a popular thing to do. And it's very close to our house, so it's better than going to like a Mariners game because I don't want to go up to Seattle, quite frankly. And so now this one I'm kind of looking. I'm shopping for a spot, friends, because I have this fun little, I like this page. I have this fun little thing. We'll put it right there. I don't know with what, though. It's that, you know what that is like, this waxy bracelet thing. My daughter's soccer team, the Tacoma Galaxy, was being highlighted. And so we went to the game, which was super fun. So we got there and got there a little early. And she had to be there early, but we got there a little bit before the game. And she's texting us. She's like, we're going out on the field and we get to meet whoever, the moose. And we're like, oh, wow, that's super cool. Like, that's neat. And then she's like, are you here? I'm throwing in the first pitch. I'm like, what? And so my daughter threw in the first pitch for the game that night. And I thought it was like so cool. So I'm going to tuck all this in. I'm going to have to make some sort of pocket, obviously, here. I had already put this little note card here with the little baseball guy, and I didn't know we were going to get all the pictures and stuff we did. I didn't know she didn't know they were doing that. So I'm going to tuck all that in there. That was Tuesday. This is Wednesday. So I think I'll tuck this in here because I did go, well, it doesn't matter. I was helping my kiddo pack last night and packed these as well as I went and got him some other stuff. Okay, I wore my new leggings. What day did I wear my leggings? Oh, it was Saturday. I don't have room for this on Saturday. Well, I'll pop it in there if I want to use it. Here's another tag I'll just put with my tags. I don't know if I want to put that in there or just use it as a tag later. I guess we'll decide later. Okay, here is other mail. This is like from paying the bills this week. This one's fun because it says, please recycle this envelope. And I was like, absolutely, absolutely, friend. Yes, we will. Let's see what else we have. We have just a piece of a shipping notice. We have this fun one that my state license comes in. And I always think it's kind of fun. Like different, right? I have plenty, don't get me wrong. I don't need any more envelopes to paint on, but kind of fun. Different. And let's see, I brought down these. Do you guys get these things? Like print your own stamps at home? I don't know. I just thought it was kind of fun. I think I'll actually pop these into, I think I'll probably pop these into Happy Mail, kind of like for people that don't live in the US. And then this I thought might be fun as a potential journal page for July. Because you know what's coming, friends. You know what's coming. It's Junk Journal July. And I'm here for it. So, yeah. So I think I'll pop this into my Happy Mail bucket. And then this is another just envelope, obviously. I don't think... Oh, where's my other envelopes I wanted? So I don't know if I need this one. We'll keep it just for fun. I always like it when they're, you know, not just the white, and that's okay. We'll keep it till I'm in a better, ooh, those are getting full. Place to make decisions, I guess. And this is, I don't know why I kept this one. Why did I keep this one? No idea. But I can tell you, I'm going to cut off the stamp. This is a pre-sorted stamp, mailer's postmark, and it says May 24. So I'm going to actually save it right here next to me. I already flipped May journal, but I'm going to add that. Here's another piece of just shipping notice. Or is this the one I just showed you? I just don't think we need this, even for Junk Journal July. I get very stingy with my junk around this time of year because I want to save everything. Okay, here is the newest little coffee bag. Well, I guess that's not entirely accurate. It was this week. That's a really bad cut job on that. I'm not too sure. We could put it in here because the newest one is right here. And that's the one I just finished this morning. But that my son finished that this week. I mean, we have 2 separate coffee things, obviously. So, gosh, this smells good. I got to take this little plastic seal thing off, though. Oh, that smells delicious. So I'm going to pop it in my journal. Now, as we were going through, and cleaning up, I want to also decorate the front of this. So I have some stickers out. So I'll do that with you in a minute. Here are 3, these are corks. They go this way, right? But what are we going to do with this? Of course we are. We're going to use it, right? Yeah. For what? For our things, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think that's fun. I don't know. They're kind of chunky, but again, we got to try stuff out down here. What's happening with my drawers? They're mad at me. Come over here, little drawers. Come on. Holy cow. All right, we'll worry about that in a minute. So those are corks from cocktails. Bottles. Corks from bottles. Okay. Okay, as I was cleaning up, my son... here's 2 envelopes. And... this one I thought was fun because it's 2-sided. And so even if we just used it like that in our journal, let's see here. I don't think I want to, we could save it kind of like that. We could clean it up a little bit more, but even if we just use it as an envelope, well, I'd have to fuss with it, but you get the gist. The 2 colors is fun. It certainly won't fit in this month's journal unless we're going to put it like sideways, which we certainly could do. So that's one way to use it. The other way to use it is just to cut it open, right, and use the paper. So you would have a double-sided piece of paper, right? So I'm going to hold on to this. I'm being careful because there's addresses on the back, but I'm going to hold on to this just in case. And I'm going to actually put it, well, it doesn't go there at all, does it? Well, I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm assuming it's not going to stay there. This is another example of a fun envelope. Now, this one I love because this flap is actually, the double color. And I would use it just like this in our journal. So I would put it in the journal and I would use the flap and flip it up. I love that it's 2 colors. So this will go in my envelope pile over here. Okay. All right. So we're making do with that pile. Now, the other thing that, these are all the stickers I got out. I think there's a way to use some of these cards, and I know lots of people have done that before, but my son has lots of graduation cards, of course, and then I had my basket of sympathy cards, and here's the receipt I found that goes in May's journal as well. I'm not too sure what to do with all these, and so I'm tempted to mess around with them a little bit. Now, some of these had like an inside we could keep, and I'm going to cut this front off like this. And then I can still keep the inside that has yeah. The other thing I could do, because tomorrow we're taking my father's ashes out to one of his favorite sailing places up here in the Pacific Northwest. The other thing I could do is like cut these pieces out, right? And put them in my journal. I just don't know yet. I just don't know yet. I'm tempted to like cut this out. So let's do that. Let's just do that because we're going to. Let's just do it while we're. Yeah, I'm trying to. Trying to save these dragonflies. Okay. So now I have this fun quote, and I can actually cut it down a little bit on this side. Not fun quote, but really beautiful quote, right? I could put a thing in it and use it. I could use this as a bookmark. I could put this in my planner. I could put it in my journal. And then we have these beautiful dragonflies that we could definitely use. So we could cut those out like that. I think I'll just trim that up. Well, for now, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to put it right here in my fiddle box. This I'm not going to use. You certainly could. You could use it as a little tag. I mean, we could send it out in Happy Mail if we wanted to. It's actually quite pretty, except it has a crooked cut to it. It would also be pretty as, you know, a punch. You could definitely punch this, okay? So, I don't know. I'll put it in Happy Mail. I love getting little bits off your desk, and that one would be a special piece. Okay. This one is the same deal. So it has this front piece of this card. So I'm gonna take it hopefully apart if it lets me. I could be more gentle with this. I could use some dental floss. There it goes. Okay. And I guess we'll cut it on here since we already have this out. There we go. Now this part I'm going to keep. It's full of many, many messages. Okay. So much like the inside of this card, I will probably, again, if this was enough, like I would separate the card. If this said like a full statement, I would definitely cut this card off because this piece has the writing. This card's hard because it's like, you know, two sides, so I can't separate this. There's nothing else over there that I need, right? So this one is full. Both sides of it are full of writing, and so I'm not gonna mess with that. So that will slim down, you know, those a little bit. Now, I don't particularly need any of this. So we can do two things. We could do many things. I could cut this flower out and use it. Well, we could just cover up this part and put something else here. I don't think that's going to be the way I'm going to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into this like this, because I'm going to get two things out of here. You know what I could do? Let's do this. We'll put it on the trimmer. And cut the inside out this way. quite get it. I missed that little corner right there. All right. Yeah. You could obviously do this with scissors, but since I had this out, we'll do that. And then that gives us a fun little frame. That's not quite released. There it goes. Okay, so now we have a frame that is too big for this journal, but would fit in most of my journals. Remember, this journal's a little bit smaller. It's close. Like we could, well, no, it's not because the pages are a little bit smaller. But we could technically make that work. We certainly could make that work. We could make that work, just like that. Maybe we'll do that. So I'll leave it right there on that page because that's kind of fun. It's a little big, but we'll trim it down enough. Okay. Now we have this piece to work with, and I'm going to do just a loose cut around this flower. So my brain knows that it's available to use, not a sympathy card anymore. Okay, because now look at this beautiful flower. We could even, if we were going to get crazy, we could even like add some color to it. We might actually do that. But look how pretty that card is. And it's embossed. It's so pretty. So I'm going to put that in my fiddle box, and that can go and recycle. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we have. We have some graduation cards. Now, oh, this one was fun. I already took it apart. This was a fun one. And I just kept it as an idea, honestly. This obviously was the front. Now you could take this whole, I guess we should. I guess we would. I don't know. Would it ruin it? Anyway, I thought it was really fun because I have done a corner pocket before, but I think, I don't know if I've ever done one like this. I mean, I used to it doesn't matter, in my journal. If I were to make a corner pocket, I would take a piece like this and maybe make a corner, right? And then you would tuck something in it. But I thought it was kind of cool that this all like matches. You can barely see that tuck, right? And then it would go like this. And so, I don't know. It's actually not a great tuck spot. It's not actually very deep. There it goes. You could open it up a little bit, but I just thought that was kind of fun. I mean, we could probably make a better one, but this would be the idea. Well, you can see what I'm going to do right now. This is just ridiculous. We don't need. Okay. The point of it is you just don't really see it. And I think that's kind of fun. And so then you would stick a card in like that. I actually think that's fun. Let's see if there's a space left in our journal for it. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here, folks. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. Tomorrow will not be the day for that. This, I think my intention was to probably put this in here when we take his ashes tomorrow. So, I mean, this is not quite the right coloring. Right? We don't have to put this rainbow in here either, but we could put the blue on here. I actually really love this background, and I'm not wanting to cover it all up. So, it doesn't go on that day. Where's Monday? Oh, it could go on Monday because look, we don't have too much going on Monday. Maybe we'll put it in here like this. And yeah, maybe we'll play with it that way. That's kind of fun. Yeah, and we could even put this kind of over here. That's kind of fun. Okay, so look, yay us. All right, so that's one card. Here's another card. Let's see what I did already. Oh, okay, so this like folded out this way. It had a piece of paper you can see stuck right here. that like laid on top. It wasn't glued down. It was like loose, kind of very lightweight, not vellum, but close to it, very pretty, that had the sentiment on it and lots of, a very nice note. And so I took it out and saved that in his little box, and then we'll cut this part off. I don't need this. I'm just rereading it. I don't think there's any room in my May journal. I will pop it in. I'll drop it on the floor and see if there's room on the actual day he graduated. Maybe it's a bookmark or something in the journal. We'll just tuck it in. This I think is completely usable. Okay, we could just cover this up. We could trim this up a little bit nicer. Or we could cut here. Let's just cut this whole part off where those glue dots are. Okay. I think this is completely usable. And again, it would be kind of fun because it would be a flap. It could be a flip out. If you have your journal like this, we could obviously fold it into the journal. You could use it just as kind of a tip out like this. Again, that's kind of fun, and it kind of goes on this page. So I will leave it here to see if that works for that day. Okay, we're making good use of our stuff. All right, and then look at this card. Is this not amazing? I love this card so much. I am going to, Kathy Davis. That's why I love the card so much. She has come a long way, not in terms of like, not that I'm judging her growth. I'm just saying she has developed a lot and changed with the times. And I love that she is still like an artist, because she used to have like, I wouldn't have said this was her art, I guess is what I'm saying. She used to have a very distinctive look. And I would say she's expanded. I don't know the word, but anyway, I'm happy that this is a card from her because I absolutely love it. We will cut this front off. And I'm going to put it right now into my capsule. I'm going to put it with July. It's not for July, it's for August, but I'm just going to put it in the back of my capsule. My capsule looks like this. This doesn't go in here. Right now, this is kind of this month's stuff. I don't use my capsule very well, friends. This is July stuff. Is that even right? No, this is this month's stuff. Here's an orange piece of paper to denote kind of the next section. This is July stuff. See? And then this will be August because, because my Roo is going to Tennessee and going through some stuff there. Okay, so here is another, let me cut this off too. This is the part of the card that has the writing on it, and I'm going to keep. This is a fun background. Look at that. It has embossed kind of confetti or sparkles or something. I don't know. We'll trim it up a little bit. You don't have to use it this size. Whoops. This would make a fun, you could cut it into kind of two. So where does this go, you ask? I'm going to put it into my journaling spot bucket right next to me. All right, this goes down into school stuff. Okay, what else is on my desk? Well, this is just a book. This is an old book, and I'm gonna drop it into like use it up, tear it up book. Wow, very old notes. Interesting. I will be like using this to stamp on and Happy Meals and just whatever else. So I brought it down. It was up in the bookshelf and it needs to not, I'm not reading it anymore. It's a very good book, but I mean, you can see it's done. But I get sucked in. I get sucked in. Yeah, I love, but you can just see it's completely ruined. I bought it at the thrift store as it is. And it is super old. So we'll be using that to make stuff. It'll be a nice background book. I also think like I'll be putting some in Happy Mail or whatever, maybe doing punches out of it, like whatever. It's just down here to use, but it got cleaned up from the upstairs. Okay, what else is there? Here is a sticker from last night's dinner. Oh my God. So I went to the gym and then I had to go to the grocery store. I didn't have to. I get to go to the grocery store to grab some things for my son, and because he was leaving today for like 2 weeks and for racing in Chicago and Detroit. Yeah. My brain, did you see me thinking? That was me thinking. Again, if you're new here, welcome. If not, I tend to kind of be like morning to night. And this is a different page because I made 2 pockets that have side, tucks. I am gonna put it down here. This makes my brain happier, than like up here. So just welcome to my brain. Okay. That being said, here is one of the, sushi things. And you guys know, what do? I always audition new containers. Now, this one just had like a spring roll, like lettuce little spring roll in it, so no fish. And I've cleaned it, and it's not great plastic, but it's okay plastic. Now, why does it have my attention? Well, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think it could hold things. And we may or may not use it. I just like grabbed it before it goes into the trash. I want to see if there's a better use for it. Can I make any use for it? And could it work better than something I already have is always the question. So the obvious first thing, like just because of its length, and I can get these out now because I'm going to keep them. The first thing obviously is it could hold pens. Now, again, it's not super sturdy, but like I wouldn't travel with this, but if you have a desk or something and this is a slidable space for you, this would be a perfect option. Now, you don't even have to put the top on. You could use it as 2 different trays like this. Somewhat like a drawer. You could even put a tab right here and pull. Like you could put an eyelet and some ribbon and use these as 2 drawer pulls on your desk. That would work beautifully. What else might fit in here? Let's try. Your glue sticks fit in here. Now, not the big ones, but the big ones would fit like this. These smaller glue sticks would fit in here. So again, if you want to put these in your existing drawer and just kind of as, or the pens too, if you want to put them in an existing drawer, much like this drawer I have. This is in the wrong spot. Good job organizing, Allison. You could just use it as a container in a drawer, right? So if you didn't want these and you had something like this and they fit in your drawers, that's a nice way to contain things. Even upstairs in your kitchen, right? Like if you have a little, the drawer. The drawer of all things. It could hold our, it could hold our prompts. This is what it could hold. It could hold stickers, right? Like these, I have these stickers in. It could hold anything like that. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to use it or if I'm going to use it, but I thought it was worth bringing down. The other ones had the actual sushi in it, so I did not save those. This one I just felt only had the lettuce wrap thing in it. But it could hold, it could hold anything, guys. Obviously, you know how holding stuff works. It could work for stickles if you have a bunch of stickles. It could work for a bunch of washi tape. Now, this is the bottom. So if you put the washi tape in it like that, I mean, it still closes. So again, you could use the lid or not. It could be 2 trays to organize, because even if you keep your washi in a drawer like this, I have them in a half tube. This was tubes of plastic, and I cut them to keep them, you know, in their rows. So anyway, you can like use stuff like this to kind of help in your drawers organize. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm thinking. So that's just, I don't know, my piece of trash that I brought down to share with you. Isn't that fabulous? I love sharing trash with you guys. Now, the other thing that caught my eye that I might use it for, but I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it. When I brought this down, this is something we haven't looked at for a very long time. And I had put all my ribbon loops in here because this is like a thing I can do when we watch TV, right? Now, this looks nice on my desk or whatever. But I don't know if I remember stuff's in here. Do you know what I'm saying? So sometimes with a clear container, it's easier to see stuff's in here, and I might reach for it a little bit more. Well, I'd certainly reach for it more because it's now down here and not up in the living room where I left it. Oh my gosh, that looks fun just like that. That looks like, I don't know, what's that stuff called? Confetti crinkly stuff that you, I don't know. That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. The other idea you could make, oh, okay. This is I was going to say strawberry. It's not. It's a blueberry box. This one obviously already has holes in it, but this is sometimes how I keep my ribbon, because you can pull pieces through, and, you know, you could punch holes in the bottom and put ribbon in here and use it as a ribbon pull thing. You could put little paints in here. So I don't know. It's kind of a fun box. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Okay, but I just thought I'd bring it down. Okay, so we'll put it away for now. How about that? And then I wanted to put some stickers on my journal. So this is definitely not going to be a journal with me, but we got some things put away. And so this is my June journal, obviously. I have added this cover since the last time we spoke. And you can see right here, this card, behind it was a cut apart from a sheet, much like this is, right? It's a journaling. And you can see some of the quote. Now, I'm kind of sad, honestly, because let me just get you in here a little bit. I'm kind of sad because I actually liked the quote on here that it said, but I tried a bunch of other cards, and like this one showed more. It obviously, I don't know. And then I actually was almost about to use this one because the June, I ended up cutting it. I thought I was going to use it in a different way, and I cut it down. It was a little bit bigger, and I wish I would have left it. But anyway, even this one was fun, and it showed a little bit of the color behind it, but it doesn't matter. And then I just figured, even with this popping out, I'm probably going to add stickers anyway. So I thought we would just add some stickers. This guy has my heart this month. I don't quite know why, and I'm hesitant to put him on there. This one is from Sweet Lydia, and I'm really wanting, I felt like I was going to use that one, but okay. So before we came down here, these made sense. I had them in a pile and they were kind of laid out on here, and now they're all in a thing. So we're going to start over. How about that? And that will be what we do in this today's journal thing. So here's another example of a card I was going to use. I think kind of like that. And that looked kind of cool too. Yeah, so choices have been made. Let's see. I love this cat. I think the green, somehow it's like, I love this cat. I've used him before. This little monster is just so funny to me. And then there was lots of these, and I mean, we're going to use like one, right? Make your own sunshine, do what you love, choose happy. This is a little pastel-y, but I think it works. I like the radiate positivity. The good vibes could work. I don't necessarily want like just two quotes. I don't want like kind of that. So I want, if I'm going to have like quotes, I kind of want something different with a shape. So this is one of my least favorites, not in general, but just for this page. Yeah, I don't think I need that one. I I kind of like the sun, and I was wondering if the sun, because I want to put it at the top, of course, but not in love with that. I don't know why. Don't know why. I don't like that. You guys, can you hear Rico? Those say the same thing. I know that. I've pulled 3 stickers that say the same thing. So I probably want one of these on there. Now, this one to me, I really like, but it's like too defined on this stencil for me. Like this is too, I don't know the right word in art language, but I don't like it. How about that? I do like the cat still. And I guess this little guy is not, I mean, I was going to maybe put him down here. I also think I was thinking about putting a bunch of stickers on here, and maybe I'm not thinking of putting as many stickers on here anymore. So I like that. Do I like it more than the sun? I think I do, so we won't use that. So we could do 3, right? I was going to do just the sunshine, but he's a little small. So maybe we'll put him on the calendar. Okay, I'm liking this. As opposed to this is pretty pastel-y for me. And I think I'm trying to make your own sunshine. No and no. So maybe this is what we have, friends. I mean, we could certainly add more. I don't know if I like this, just the black writing, but let's go with this because I like it. And I'm gonna, as opposed to straight, I'm gonna put it on a slant. That way we know it's not supposed to be straight. And it won't highlight anything else that's off center, right? Okay, I do kind of like this guy. We could find another guy. This guy is not winning my heart today. Okay, well, there you go. And this was the very first one I chose, but I'm, oh, there. Does your brain ever do that? Okay. So these two actually kind of match to me with the color and a little bit of the black. I wish this had a little bit more of this kind of black outline to it, and it's okay that it doesn't. But that is what's sticking out to me just a little bit, but that's completely fine. And so we'll put this beautiful bird on here. Because you guys, that's what else I did. I haven't printed my pictures. I can't journal yet, but I cleaned yesterday. Well, because, you know, the cleaning people are coming. And I sent my girlfriend a text. I think I got rid of like 17 pairs of shorts. Yeah, let that sink in. Okay, I really like that. Again, I wish this had some black to it. I don't think I can add to it. Like I don't think I want to mess with this even with a permanent marker, like, and try and add black. I certainly could, but okay, I'm liking that. So these we will put away. Oh, this little this little sunshine here, I'm going to add. We'll save the words separate. And we'll add him up here in this corner, right? For some June sun. There we go. That's fun. We still have to figure out like a title here. And we've added some stuff here, but we could certainly add more. And that's fun. Okay. So this is Sunday. Let's see. I got this sticker out for Sunday. I don't think we're going to use it, but that's okay. We'll see this one here. We'll put that one in there too. All right. And then these, I used to have them kind of separated, but they're, yeah. Hey, shoot. I pulled stickers. Where are they? Dang it. Carrie, if you're watching, shoot, I pulled stickers for you. Where are they? That's great. I have them. Can you tell me if that's something you would use, please? Let me know. Okay, friends, I think that's it. No journaling here. No journaling here. But welcome to my week. Welcome to how to use stuff, cards, how to clean off your desk, and just hang out and chat. But we got a lot of stuff put in here, and I need to print some pictures, and I can't do it today. I need to go right now. Oh, here's Carrie's stickers right here. Okay, perfect. Yay me. I'm doing good. I need to get pictures printed before I can journal these pages. But right now I have to do like all the business stuff, right? I got to go to the bank. I got to go to the mailbox. I have to drop other stuff off at another place. I need to do all that stuff and be back in 3 hours. So it's time for me to go. But I appreciate hanging out with you very much. June is coming along. I'm excited about it. If you guys wanted to see today's stencils, like I said, this was yesterday, and I just stenciled and then made it into 2 pockets. And then today's was this whole background that kind of looks like kelp. But then we added some circles off that that packaging, which also works as a stencil. So kind of fun. Kind of fun. All right, you guys, that's it for me. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you're creating. I hope you are making memories and then finding whatever way you find pleasurable to document and keep them. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.